So I just wanted to get back up on here again because something came to mind when I went over the topic of meditation, you know what I'm saying? Which was like, just touching on it and talking about the basics and things like that. But there are many different forms of meditation, and some people, they do the vibrations and stuff like that. And I'll share what I know about those vibrations, um, the Om and the chants and things like that. Okay, so let's touch on it, right? All right, so um, the elders, or ancient times all the way till now, they used to talk about a carrier resonance frequency, basically, in the scientific terms, like a carrier resonance frequency, you know what I'm saying? Which means that it's a frequency that can be emitted, put out, and then it's picked up in a complementary form by another station, like another location. It could be like a tuning fork, like as a best, the most basic example. Like you could hit one tuning fork, and then the other two tuning forks will start vibrating at the same harmonious frequency. You know what I'm saying? So the concept is the same. That when you hum, and since your voice is unique, your energy itself is unique to others, that it will send out your mark, basically your signature in the frequency, out to the universe, and then the stars, planets, everything, the ether vibrates and recognizes that frequency, and then beams back the message to you, or that connection at least is made back to you. And so yeah, that's what I learned, throughout the years and stuff like that. Other things, let's talk about vibrations, earth vibrations, right? Like terahertz, stuff like that. So the reason that people are barefoot, right? The reason that people would be barefoot meditating and stuff like that is because when they're in nature, or with the earth, basically, when you're grounded and you can put your feet on the ground, the resonance frequency can carry up through your body as it's working up through your spine, out through the top of your dome piece, you know what I'm saying, and radiating outside of you. And those vibrations connect with your magnetic spectrum that exists, because you have a brain and a heart. So it's you're electrical first, and then you have this vortex creating a pulse, which is a rhythm, which is a wave. Okay, so that is creating the toriadal force, the same magnetic structure, the same structure, the sphere with the hollow center, the ovular sphere with the hollow center is creating the same thing. And there you are in the center of it, and that energy is can be constituted of whatever your mind is directed towards, your focal points, right, as we have mentioned in the past. So that's another thing, like, so your bare feet can help make a connection and enhance the strength of that field while you're meditating and stuff like that, or doing things, activities even too. It strengthens the magnetic field. Also, the humming, the om, stuff like that. When I was talking about feeling your pulse, vibrating, feeling your pulse through your fingertips and your toes and all over your body. Well, this concept can, and I'm sure there's more to it, and there's other experts out there that could tell you more, but in my experience, I've noticed that eventually I can feel that tone, that vibrational tone all over my body. I can feel it everywhere. Like it feels like a static barrier. And it feels great too. It almost feels like a warm hug, you know what I mean? But it feels great, and you can feel it outside of your hands. And when I'm on camera, when I have the tripod up, I'll do some of those postures too. They're not new, you know what I'm saying? But I'll just do what I know, you know what I mean? I don't know everything, but I'll share what I know. And man, if you're feeling this video right now, if you're watching this video, if you came to this video, if you're having you know, these same kind of experiences and thoughts and things like that, and you got more to offer, or you're just learning on your journey, doesn't matter. Like this video, subscribe, smash the subscribe button, come along, turn on the notifications bell, check out all the music on my channel as well. I'm an artist first, you know, and I do these videos to reach out and connect with people, either if they're into what I do, or just to spread some good energy, you know, while I can, you know what I mean, while I have the power in my hands, you know what I mean. So that's what it's all about, using this technology to reach out and connect in an organic way, and that's what I want to do. So but yeah, the vibrations, they can be felt all over the body. And also with that, to add to those vibrations, the Roy G. Biv spectrum, right? The Roy G. Biv spectrum, which is the electromagnetic spectrum, right? So just like how the Hindi and yogi would say, you know, that you have different levels, these chakras, you know, that start at the base level of your physicality and strength, into your desire, into your focus and determination, into your happiness, into your heart space, into your conscious space, and into your spiritual space, so on and so forth, working up, as they would say, the kundalini spiral up the spine, up through the top of the head, right, reaching out to the cosmos. And so that's the, you know, and that's achieved with the relationship that you have, being an electromagnetic, or ultramagnetic, I like to say, an ultramagnetic being. And so we're all one and the same. We come from this is our home, this is where we live, and it's what we are too, in that sense, if that makes any sense, you know what I mean? Which would, you know, I'll say it like this, that would make the most sense, right? Like, okay, but just saying that that's the concept. And okay, so in music, we had the ancient Egyptians and other cultures too, painting the strings on the harps and string instruments, registering the sounds from A to G, I think it's G, right? A to G. And you have the A in the lower spectrum, those are in red. You see that? And the lowest in the spectrum on the Roy G. Biv is red. So these are the most loose and lowest, probably the most dense radio waves, or light waves, or ultra waves, whichever way you want to break it down, because it's going to get more in depth as science goes forward. They're going to be like, it's more than just this. And so yeah, so okay, it starts lower and then goes up accordingly. B, orange, right, so on and so forth. The combination, I think in G, I think it's the G note. I think that one would be the combination of all the other ones. Let me see if I counted them. I believe I counted them before, but it would trip me out, because I think that you can go one below and one above, and if you go one below, it's black. If you go one above, it's white. You know, so the combination of one side, or the combination of the other side, right, of the spectrum in the ultra or electromagnetic spectrum. And so accordingly, so it is possible, like we already know, that it's possible to evoke certain emotions or feelings, to bring on certain thought process or experience with music. So these vibrations is what your gift is. Like, you have these vocal cords, so please don't do things to damage your vocal cords. And even humming a tune, even if you can't sing, but trying to hold a steady, straight note, can help your body improve tremendously. Because always remember that you energize the particles around you and you breathe them back in. And other people are breathing in those particles too. So whatever that we put a positive or negative charge to, we're subject to having some of that inside of our life after that, you know what I mean? Because it's going to circulate through our blood, being pumped by the heart after it's processed by the brain, right? As we, you know, I've gotten into that before to share and stuff. And like I said, you know, there's a lot to share, because there's so much to learn, and I'm still learning always. And if you're still learning and you're still on your journey, hit that like button, share the video. Help me reach more people out here in this algorithm. Subscribe, come along, follow me on social media. You know what I mean? Because we're always just in this school, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? And just broadening our understanding a little bit more every day. So you can hit certain tones of your development literally hit certain tones of your development through those type of engagements. You know, vibrate, hold a tune, sing out loud. Don't hold it in, you know what I mean? Smile, you know what I mean? Smile, let that vibration resonate with the rest of your body until you forget you're smiling, and keep smiling, you know what I mean? So you start focusing on the right things. But yeah, when you do those ohms, oh yeah, in different frequencies, you can heal yourself. You can start learning how to heal yourself better. You can get more in contact with your body. You can get more in contact with your heart. You can get more in contact with your intellect, your higher self, your spirit, so on and so forth. So maybe one day you're getting in contact with space. As I said in another video, it's funny, like what I've found out there, one of the texts said that when a person evolves to their highest self, when they close their eyes, they no longer have visions of their daily affairs and practical things. They see the planets and stars and things in order. So they're out there with the planets when they close their eyes. And I love that one because it means that you've gained like a universal type of view. And so, and I have to say that that's also true. That's also true because I feel like that's happened, and I know I'm not the only one. You know what I mean? But anyway, just wanted to touch on that. I know there's something else I wanted to get to. Let me see if I can touch off on it real quick. I talked about the vibrations on different levels. Of course, there's different sound geometry, words, things like that. Your hand postures will help communicate. That was one of my neighbors. Help communicate energy, so on and so forth. And music, I think it has something to do with that. But you know what? I'm just going to end it here. It's already a little past 10 minutes in the video. I appreciate you for watching. And when I do remember it, I'll get back up on here and I'll throw it in the mix. But I'm off to the adventure. My client also hit me up, so blessed that it be. Gonna go do a little bit of contribution to the community, and then and I'll be back at you. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.